Hi there everyone, welcome back to the Chambers Tutoring YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at time in terms of travel and timetables. So something that is very modern and something that you will have probably seen but might not know every detail in them. So, timetables. These let us know bus, train, or plane times, or any vehicle, obviously, so that we know when the journey starts and so that we aren't late and we don't miss our journey start time, basically. But they also let us know what time we can expect to arrive at our destination. This allows us to better plan our journeys, set things out, organise when we'll be arriving in a new place so that we know when we need to, for example, check into the hotel or arrange the taxi. And we may even be looking at these sometimes without knowing it, or you may not really take in every detail, but if you've been going somewhere, you've looked up when does that bus leave? That's the same sort of thing. That's still a timetable. And we use these in maths to work out how long journeys take, as well as other details. In maths, they hide a detail from us, but we will look at that. So an example of what a modern bus timetable looks like is here. This is the bus that I get through to Edinburgh on mostly every Friday. And you can see here that at 11:40 the bus leaves, and at 12:58, so 2 minutes to 1, the bus arrives. It says 0 changes, so there's no need to swap bus. You just stay seated on the same bus, and the travel time is 1 hour and 18 minutes. We see online we are told all of these details. None of this is hidden from us. We don't have to do maths to work any of it out. It's very nicely laid out. In maths, however, they will hide one of the 3 key details. So you may be given the start time and the end time and asked to work out the duration. That is the most popular question. You may equally be given the start time and the duration and have to find the end time. Or you may be given the end time and the duration and have to find the start time. But we'll look at how to do these 3 things today. So, for example, a flight leaves at 7:55 a.m. and arrives at 9:35 a.m. How long did the journey take? So we need to work out the difference between the start and the end times, because that will be the duration. In that middle, between the start time and the end time, that is the duration. That's the journey happening, the flight taking place. So from 7:55 to 9:55 is 2 hours. So we can start by adding those 2 hours. But because it's 9:35 instead of 9:55, we now need to take 20 minutes back away again, because we're 20 minutes later than the flight arrives. So we take those 20 minutes away, and 2 hours take away 20 minutes is 1 hour and 40 minutes. So that is the duration of the flight. That is how long the journey took. A train leaves at 2:10 and it lasts 3 hours 45 minutes. So what time did the train arrive at its final stop? This is that question where we're given the start time, we're given the duration, we have to find the end time. So we start by taking our start time of 2:10, 2:10. And we add the 3 hours first, which takes us to 5:10, 5:10 p.m. Then we add our 45 minutes, 10 add 45, 55. So that takes us to 5:55 p.m., which is our answer. 5 to 6 at night is the time that the journey ends. The train arrives at its final stop. And for working out the start time, we just work backwards. So if we were given the end time here of 5:55 p.m, we would take away the 3 hours first, taking us to 2:55 p.m, and then take away the other 45 minutes, which would bring us back to 2:10. Now, I know that's a lot of numbers going on at one time, or it would seem that way, but by breaking it down, by dealing with the hours and then the minutes, we find that it's a bit more manageable. We're not trying to do everything all in one step. So this sort of stuff does take practice, but the more you look at timetables, the more you study this sort of stuff, the more naturally it will come to you. But that will end this short guide on how to read timetables and how to use them in maths as well. I hope it has been of some use to you. You can find more from us at www.chamberstutoring.co.uk. You can find out about our tutoring sessions and the other things that we are working on. In our Facebook page, which is linked in the description below, you can find what we've been posting about over there. And on this very YouTube channel, you can find more guides on other maths topics, on English, on modern languages, and even some other subjects there as well. But until next time, I hope